This is Keep Calm and Mother On, a special series brought to you by Everyday Motherhood, and I am Kristy Thomas.
Thanks, Lucy.
You're welcome. Also, that was my ukulele.
Way to go, kid. Hooray! It's Monday, April 20th. Thank you for joining in on this global project. I'm glad that you're here, and don't forget to leave me a SpeakPipe message at www.speakpipe.com/everydaymotherhood. That's in the show notes too. I need your voice to make this project last as long as we need it to. Remember, the goal is to have these messages gather us together while we can't gather in person. Today's tip for me is to have a snack scavenger hunt. If you've been following along on my daily Instagram post-it notes, I share connection ideas there on a post-it note every single day. One of the ideas a couple weeks ago was to have a scavenger hunt for your kids to find a snack hidden inside your house. You can draw clues, use riddles, whatever it is. You know these kids are going to eat, so we might as well make it fun and a little bit harder for them. Now, here are your tips.
Hi, mamas. This is an unprecedented time, and I always believe in, but especially now, to pay attention to what feels good to you and what you're doing just because you feel like you should, whether it's because you see other people doing it on social media, your friends, your family, whatever, how other people are handling all of this, that look and see, is this something that I'm doing because I feel I should? Or does this actually feel good to me and for my family right now? Because we're all going to be different. It's okay if you don't follow the lessons plans, if you don't do all the productivity hacks. The most important thing during this time is to take care of you, take care of your loved ones, give yourself grace, compassion, and always look for the good, right? Gratitude can be such a big thing for coming back to appreciating what we have, even when life is chaotic and out of our control. So listen to yourself. Trust yourself, love yourself up so much right now. This is Tricia Huffman from Your Joyologist.
Hi friends, my name is Rosy, and I'm happy to share with you a healthy way to handle fear. 2 Timothy 1:7 says that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of discipline. So taking a page right from that book, what I see is a healthy expression of fear is by taking intuitive action. Pay attention to the emotions that are washing over you and get curious about them. But then ask yourself these 3 questions. What can I do to empower myself and others right now? What can I do to extend love to myself and others right now? What can I do to practice discipline and self-control in this moment right now? The reason I added right now to the end of each of those questions is because fear is usually stemmed from being stuck in the past or projecting too far in the future. So staying in the present moment is such a key part in handling fear in a healthy way, and then choosing to do something about it. Sometimes it's taking a nap to reset and recharge. Sometimes it's digging in the dirt or going outside to play, cooking a healthy meal, taking a deep breath. I hope that these are helpful to you. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at WholeheartedRosy.
My tip as a stepmom/mom-to-be in June would be that you can only control what you can control, and you need to accept that. A lot harder to do than said, but I think that's one of the biggest things I can take away during this chaotic time, especially being pregnant and worried, is that I can control social distancing, I can control what I put into my body, I can control working out to be healthier. But what I cannot control is what the media says to me, what other people might say to me. And I just have to realize that I need to focus on myself, focus on little Thomas and what's best for him. And if I allow my anxiety and my worries to get the best of me from outsider sources, it's going to make me not as good as a mother to little Thomas as well as a stepmom to Skylar. So that's my little tidbit. I hope it helps. And everyone stay safe.
Hi, my name is Kristina, and I am the mother of two boys. I have a 4 and 8-year-old, one in preschool and one in the 3rd grade. I decided when we got shut down here in Michigan that I was going to keep a similar routine to what he had, or what the boys had in school. Levi's been extremely helpful. He's my 3rd grader, and telling me what they did every day. We know what specials he had on which days and different things that they did throughout the day and the timings. So I made a schedule throughout the day, and I became one of the homeschoolers that has a schedule from 10 till 3. It helps me fill the day, and I feel like I can keep them away from iPads and games and cartoons as much as possible until school's over. Well, I'm not pushing to enhance or get them further on in their education. I'm just trying to fill the day with enrichment. So certain days of the week we do art, we do music, and then we also every day we do reading, writing, we do multiplication or some math games with my little one and counting. My little one's in Montessori, so we do sorting, coloring, and a lot of other things that they used to do in school. And I've learned that having a schedule gets them a sense of stability. It helps them know what's coming throughout the day.
Hi, I'm Leah Carey from the Good Girls Talk About Sex podcast. Our brains are the most important part of our turn-on system. If your brain is preoccupied with your job, finances, homeschooling, and the world in general, it's perfectly normal for it to not be interested in getting romantic these days. There's nothing wrong with you if this happens. On the other side, you may find your libido kicks into high gear. That's another perfectly normal way to handle stress. And neither of those responses is dictated by your gender. The challenge comes when you and your partner experience opposite responses. If this happens, consider this activity that allows you to both have your needs and boundaries honored. Lay down together. The person with the higher drive takes care of themselves, while the person with the lesser drive holds them, strokes their arm, their hair, whatever feels warm, nurturing, and connecting. The goal is for both partners to feel connected while the higher libido partner takes care of their physical needs.
I hope these tips, wide and varied, help you out on this Monday. You know, Mondays always seem a little bit harder than the other days of the week. Even during quarantine, I'm finding that. Well, don't forget to carry on the conversation over at our Facebook group, Everyday Motherhood Podcast Fans. And please ask your friends to record a 90-second speed pipe message so we can keep this going for as long as possible. Right now, I think we have about 10 days of messages left. Thank you for your help.